Welcome to the pretty Cotswold town of Painswick. Nestling quietly in the famous Cotswold Hills, surrounded by some of Gloucestershire's most delightful countryside, is the historic wool town of Painswick. Built of mellow Cotswold stone from the local quarry on Painswick Beacon, the town's many beautiful buildings can be seen as you wander around its quaint and narrow streets. New Street, constructed around 1428, when the wool and cloth trade was flourishing, contained the oldest building in England to hold a post office, which has now unfortunately recently closed, and Painswick's only example of a building with exposed timber framing. Bisley Street is the oldest street in Painswick, built in the early 14th century, and was once the main route from Gloucester to Bisley. 14th century houses in Bisley Street include two original donkey doors, wide enough for panniered donkeys who carried the wool from the numerous mills along the local valleys, one of which, the Little Fleece, is now a National Trust holiday cottage. Vicarage Street was once the main road to Cheltenham. Until recent years, many small shops and a cider house existed alongside tiny wool workers' cottages housing large families. On the south side of Vicarage Street, however, are some large, elegant 17th century houses. Also on the south side of Vicarage Street stands the Friends Meeting House, built in 1706. A haven of tranquillity, it remains largely unchanged and is still a place of Quaker worship. The Quaker burial ground is a mile or so distant at Dell Farm. Quakers, having not been baptised, could not be buried in consecrated ground. The Baptist Chapel, on the corner of Bisley Street and Vicarage Street, was built in 1806 by the Wesleyan Methodists, but was sold to the Baptists in 1831. The premises are now used by an estate agent. These stocks were placed here in 1840. They are made of iron and, because of their shape, are known as spectacle stocks. They are exceedingly rare, with only one other similar set known. Today, there is a variety of small shops and galleries to browse around, with pubs, restaurants and tea rooms that serve good food. Painswick is proud to be a fair trade town. The Church of St Mary, built originally in Norman times, was extended around 1480 in the English Perpendicular style. The churchyard has 99 yew trees and unusual tabletop tombs. Folklore holds that the churchyard will never have more than 99 yew trees, and that should 100th grow, the devil would pull it out. On the first Sunday, following the 19th of September, there is an annual festival called Feast Sunday. 3 customs are historically held: feasting, drinking and disorderly conduct, clipping the church, and eating dog pie. The ceremony, known as clipping the church, involves mostly children, but also adults, who join hands, dance around and embrace St Mary's Parish Church. During the English Civil War, the church was occupied by parliamentarians, but in 1644 the Royalists recaptured the village. However, after severe fighting, bullet and cannon shot marks remain on the church tower to this day. This inscription was carved by an imprisoned Puritan soldier during the siege. It reads, be bold, but not too bold. A bell ringer society was formed in 1686, and the ringers are still known as the Ancient Society of Painswick Youths. Before 1731, there were 8 bells, but the ring was augmented in 1732 and in 1819 by 4 further bells. In 1986, to celebrate the tercentenary of the society, a 13th bell was added and the clock face restored. In 1993, the addition of an extra treble bell, made possible by a generous donation, completed the present ring of 14 bells. The countryside around Painswick, with large areas of National Trust woodlands, is ideal for bird watchers and wildlife enthusiasts. Undulating areas of pasture land fall into the Wick stream, which supplied the power for the woolen mills, which can still be seen along its length. I hope you have enjoyed watching and have learnt something new about Painswick. My name is Kate Rendell from Gloucester Filmmakers. Thank you for watching.